Okay, cool. So this is my first live video. So bear with me, guys. Let's see how this works. Like, I'm totally new to this. Um, I don't know. Do people get notified when I like go live, like on Instagram, or do I need to share this to people? This link. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna ask chat. Okay, so I asked GPT, do people get notified when I start a live stream on YouTube? And yes, if you start a live stream on YouTube, many of your subscribers will receive a notification. Uh, Provided they clicked on the bell icon. Okay, but what if they haven't? Hmm. Okay, yeah, no one will see it if they haven't clicked on the icon. Uh, okay. Hmm. Okay, so I think it's better that I promote this a little bit before I actually jump in and do shit. But actually, I'm just gonna test this and see how it looks like. Okay, if I share my full screen here. Yes. Wow, it's super laggy. I don't know if it's laggy for you guys, but it's super slow for when I'm looking at the screen. Anyways, okay. So what I like is I like pitch.com. I think that their website is platform is really nice, but I see some improvements. Um, this tool I think is super easy, but they're lacking in some parts. I understand that this is for like stakeholders more than well, it is for designers as well, but it's done in a way where it's super simple, where you're a bit limited in things you can do. For example, like I would love to have the ability to draw shapes, which I can't. I can only like draw straight lines. I can't even curve them, which is pretty disturbing when it comes to like graphs, charts, or arrows, like just basic stuff. So what I would like to do is that I would like to add those features into, yeah, pitch clone, I would say, just for fun, just to see how it works, and also add the chat thing that makes the whole thing cursor for pitch text. So yeah, so how I usually start is that I just go in here, I check I check the elements, I see, okay, how do they build this? So obviously this is just a landing page, but if you go into the platform, you'll see that they have built everything in just HTML. This I don't even think there's a canvas built, which is pretty interesting. So for example, if what I noticed is that if I go into like the platform. Uh, Nails here. Yeah, you saw that, like the font changed. That's because this is rendered as HTML, which is pretty interesting. Like, hello. Yeah, you see, you can change it. So this is not an image. This is actually CMS HTML rendered inside this box. So let me open something that we can open without showing any private data. Or actually, maybe we could just create a new presentation template. I think that's better. Ooh, what happened here? Okay, let's start again. Oh shit, I got one viewer. I'm just playing around, man. I don't know who you are, but yeah, you left. Nice. um, so yeah, let's just start with something. Let's just take this for example. Okay, cool. Um, Create presentation and just add all slides. So I don't know how technical. If you look here, like you see that it's maybe I should zoom in a little bit. And if you see here, like everything is just rendered with HTML, which is pretty interesting. So that's why I think this would be pretty easy to replicate. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it says it's canvas here, but yeah, yeah, it probably is because of these things here. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The thing is that it's done with. So okay, so also what I like to do is that I like to go to like tools like Perplexity because it's great for research, and then I would type something like, okay, I'm just going to use Super Whisper. I would like to know what tech stack pitch.com is using in order to create these pitch decks online. Just super simple. Okay, I just need to refine this. I would like to know what. Okay, tech stack pitch.com are using, or is, I don't know, in order to create these pitch decks online. I'd like to build my own pitch deck creator. Yeah, then it starts to work, and sometimes it's pretty accurate. It knows what tech stack it's using because it's been publicly announced, or like it goes into job posts and see what type of framework they're looking for when they want to hire like a backend or front end. So that's pretty interesting. That's also what I've done manually before to just track what tech stack companies are using. But yeah, React, yeah, nothing new. Okay, this is something new for me. And yeah, here it is. Yeah, you see everything. So it's nothing crazy out of the ordinary. And you can also go in here. I have this Vapalizer plugin just to see what they're using. It's helpful sometimes, sometimes it isn't, but Quill is something I would like to look into and see what it is. I think it's rich text. Yeah, exactly. What you see is what you get editor. I mean, cool. Okay, now I know. Like, if I want to build something similar, I could just use this library and implement it, and I'll get these things. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Nice. So yeah, that's what I start. I just start like try to reverse engineer the platform and see how it's built. And then I just ask GPT or Claude to create a PRD for me, like what tech stack I need to use, how I start, what's the MVP, what's the version 2.0. But I'm thinking like just wanted to start this. Actually, I'm gonna end the stream and I'm just gonna see how the sharing looks like.